After earning a French Open wildcard this year following a stunning run on the ATP Challenger Tour, America's Frances Tiafoe is a young man making big waves.
He's an unbelievable athlete. He has a level of confidence as well where I think, it's pretty special, and I think he can do some really good things.
It's so great what he's been able to do just in this spring, and to earn the French Open wildcard, that really is making a statement.
I don't think any stage is quite too big for him.
A lot of untapped potential.
He's a kid who likes to fight, and that's what hopefully he can hang his hat on.
I look for him to do some very good things in the future.
A star in the making, Francis first made his way onto a tennis court thanks to his father. He hasn't looked back since.
My dad was one of the maintenance workers at College Park, and he took me there, me and my twin brother there for free, and the coaches were great and they were really nice to us and they helped us out a lot. Being pro is always one of my huge aspirations. I always wanted to be a good, great pro.
As Francis begins to gain more and more attention, those who followed him over the years know just how special this 17-year-old is.
He's an unbelievable competitor, and he wants to be here with these guys. He knows what it takes to be professional.
Last year at Roland Garros, he practiced with Rafa. Rafa invited him to practice with him, and that's always a big deal, right, for a junior player. And Rafa was so impressed with him both as a player and as a young man that he invited him back for a second day. So I think that tells you something, that these established players see something in him as a person, as a player.
I have a good backhand cross court, and I like to use that to set up my forehand so I can tag it either way. I have a pretty good first serve when it's on. Pretty creative out there now, and I kind of just, try to make things happen, good things happen.
Having already earned a reputation as an entertainer during his matches, it's no surprise that at his age, Francis likes to enjoy himself on court.
Every match you play, you want to get the crowd into it, you want to let the people have fun that are watching. You don't want to be dull, and at the end of the day, you want to love what you're doing. This is our job, but you don't want it to make it seem like a 9 to 5. I mean, let's have fun out there. So, I just try to have a good time out there and compete as hard as I can.
He's a bit of a showman, for someone who's only 17 years old, which is awesome for tennis. On the other side, you got to make sure that he's focused and driven and hardworking and taking care of business in and day out to actually achieve those results that he's capable of.
Always got a smile on his face. He's got a lot of charisma. He's a young kid, but I think he's got a great future ahead of him. If he can keep his mind right and kind of keep going in that right direction with the right focus. I'm kind of excited to see this next group of American guys kind of come up and just kind of stay steady and just kind of keep their heads down and put in the work.
2015 has seen an impressive run up the Emirates ATP rankings, although Francis is focused on raising the bar even higher for the rest of the year.
I want to end top 100. When I was first started the year, I said 200, and it sounded like crazy, but now, 200, that's pretty soon, and I think I'm playing at that level to end the year top 100, and just gotta keep going and keep taking care of the details and making sure I stay humble.
Far from your ordinary teenager, Francis's path has been hard-earned, making his moments on the ATP World Tour all the sweeter.
This is not an entitled kid. This is not a typical tennis story, and he's earned everything that he's gotten, and the fact that he's now come into this success and become the #1 junior and earned the USTA wildcard into the French Open, I think speaks to his work ethic. He's turned pro now, he takes it very seriously.
I never thought I would be here. All this means a ton to me, and I'm just soaking it all in. But also it's well-deserved. It's not like it was given to me. I worked hard for it over the years, so I'm happy for myself. But in the moment, I'm obviously happy, but I still need to take care of what I need to take care of. And I'm just happy to be here and happy to have this opportunity.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, glory in Roland Garros. We have all the reaction to the conclusion of this year's French Open. And time to go green. We preview what's next this season, the grass court swing. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.